Hello everyone. Let's have a look today at open source AI and understand the differences between open source AI and proprietary AI. Mistral AI believes that an open ecosystem is the most effective way to advance scientific progress at a rapid pace. Unlike proprietary AI models such as OpenAI, Google, and others that restrict access to models through API and limit innovation to employees only. The bet that is taking Mistral AI is that by opening its models to the ecosystem, they will innovate faster and bring better AI to market. What Mistral AI aims to offer to the community includes state-of-the-art models that are ready to use. Basically, they provide the weight to the community so that they can download it. On top of the models, they also want to offer moderation modules. Those modules will ensure that the models are used in a safe manner. On top of state-of-the-art models, Mistral AI also wants to provide moderation modules. This means that when you download a model of Mistral AI, you can download the raw version that is not moderated, but then Mistral AI gives you the opportunity to download modules to filter harmful content, harassment content, pornography, and all of these others. This means that you can access raw models, unlike ChatGPT, which undergo strict moderation. Mistral AI also puts the emphasis on small models that allow scalability. You can spend a lot of resources on training a model, but then as you put it in production, you really want the inference cost to be as low as possible. This is a big difference to models like ChatGPT 3.5 and 4 that are way larger model and have a quite high associated inference cost. And the last strong emphasis of Mistral AI is that they want to empower a dynamic community of developers to push the boundaries of scientific exploration. So the key point is that Mistral AI does not intend to create applications themselves. I don't think we'll see them in the future come up with an app like ChatGPT. Instead, they truly want to enable a community of developers that will create their applications, and then the developers will decide whether those applications are free or paid. I try to summarize that in a graph here. So Mistral AI provides raw models and moderation layers, and then the community can utilize that. And a very important point here, they can fine tune those models to be specific to certain use cases. And then embed those models in application, bring that to the market. As for every application, the market will create feedback and will allow to fine tune further those models. Because those models are quite lightweight, we can expect, if done correctly, enhanced data privacy, as in your data might not even be able to leave your device, right? The model can be embedded on your MacBook Pro, for example. And we should also be able to see quite low costs of inference, as we said, because those models are lighter. But a true enabler here is that those days you can run a model on your MacBook, which can truly enable, huge data privacy. OpenAI, Google, or Microsoft, for example, do not offer this kind of data privacy, as we don't really know what they're doing with our data, right? They're mostly training their models with our data. Here you do not have to fear this situation. Personally, I haven't yet fully grasped their business model, because for now they just give models out for free. But it's possible that in the future, part of the revenue will be generated by hosting their models for inferencing. So now let's double click on the two models that Mistral AI recently released. The first one, Mistral 7B, has been released in September. It's a quite small model that you can run on your laptop. If you have 8 gigabytes of RAM, that will be sufficient. And I will do a tutorial on that later. This model surpasses Llama 7B, 13B, and 30B in some benchmarks. So it's quite performant model. And the very important news here is that you can start fine-tuning those models, even potentially on a MacBook M1. If you have a good data set, you can start today fine-tuning those models to have them really performant on one specific use case. This is truly the most exciting part. The other model that Mistral recently released in December is a mixture of experts. It's called 8x7B. This is a larger model, but it's still way smaller than a model like ChatGPT, which with almost the same capabilities. But in order to run this model, you need at least 48 gig of RAM. So don't expect to be able to run that one on your MacBook. The model itself is large, but because of the mixture of model architecture, inferencing will be still quite cheap because you only use 1 out of 8 weights in the model to be able to inference. This is it for today. Thank you for watching.